yeah, it was beautiful to have written what I just wrote on my Facebook page, because now as y'all know, I speak through my heart and my soul. My soul communicates to all of you. I'm the real deal. Okay, I'm a jumper cable. I'm what you would call a jumper cable. You know what a jumper cable is, right? Bring a spark in here. Start a fire. That's right. I experience the first spirit in my heart, and that spirit is always on fire. So it has everything to do with our spirit. How much fire we got is how much light we got, which is how bright does it burn and how hot does it burn. Because that's always going to be measured by the purity of that fire and the intensity of that fire. And the intensity of that fire is what love is. That's what I am in living spirit. So you come in with a barn burning torch. Okay? Open up big ass holes. I call it, we're drill motors. Burning through stuff. You want to light an ark on fire? You want a universe on fire? You know how to light a universe on fire? Yeah, I do. I know what procreation energy is. I know how hot it burns. I know how hot that seed burns. You want to seed the whole universe and get a girl to go with you and become one. That's what it means to be one with the first one. To be with the first spirit is to be on fire. That is a free spirit, because that's what heals us, because that's what love is. Now you're at home. Home base. That's right. Love is where home is. That's our heart. So they don't get the heart. Or they get the heart and soul of God itself. A cell. A torrent seed. The first spirit of fire. So they can't ever catch the first spirit of fire. That means it's a done deal. It means that's checkmate. That's like automatic. But it's not funny. I know. Believe me, I know. There isn't a day goes by I don't cry. It's very easy for me to cry because of how sensitive I am of every living cellular organism that is equal to me. That's why as I became more sensitive and 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 increasing sensitive over time, after I let myself on fire, I thought I'm not even going to be able to function in this place anymore. Okay. Seriously. And it's because you have so much love in your heart. And that's why when I was a child growing up, I had to keep so much to myself. Because what it felt like inside me is, stop killing everything I'm giving love to. So I'm looking in my own mirror and I'm talking to myself. Because I'm recording that. The amount of emotional trauma, just as a measurement, was really the 4 days of crying. And that wasn't until a gazillion years later, even though my whole timeline is just like a blur. Just like it happened like a little tiny grain of sand. Psst, it's gone. Boy, that didn't take any time at all to do that. Because things move so fast. Because there is so much that is happening simultaneously. It's like, you really think you know what's going on over there? I'm not over there. I can't tell you. Let me see if I can sense it from here to know. That kind of stuff. Right? So I'm on fire to create. So when a spirit is on fire to create, which is on fire to learn because they're synonymous, you're learning at the highest rate of speed. And why is that? Because you're with the first spirit. So the first spirit is always with you. That's right. you're bringing that light right in. You're bringing in cosmic level light right in, wherever you go. That's a jumper cable. That's a spark. Sparks are what light fires. You want to get a fire going? I had to get a big fire going. No. Those are homes. Remember, the fire that burns you gets away from you. Fire is the most powerful magic. It will bite you. Remember that old saying, you don't know your own strength? I know. I know because I've had to meter mine in this. Remember I shared that with you about what it felt like when I was experiencing so much voltage back up between Southern Oregon over, when was it, June, a couple of years ago, when I went up to Glacier National Park and then went down to Yellowstone to do energetic